like the low boys and all that, they used to run things. They used to be running around taking jackets. We will get into that. I don't think they would. All right, first off, it's an honor and a privilege to have someone down here such as yourself, who is from one of the icons in this fashion industry, especially from a hood or street where before, I don't know if y'all would like that, but anyway, James M. Jeter, what's going on with you, brother?
Thanks for having me, Stayfly Nation. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you down here. Now we gonna get right into this thing because it's a long history of Polo, the brand, and what it stood for and everything. But for the people that don't know, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, basically, I played sports when I was younger. I don't want to be confused with Derek Jeter, even though I hit a few home runs myself. But I am a Morehouse College alumni, and I've worked for Polo since I was 16 years old.
Damn!
So me being elevated to the creative director is quite an honor.
And now with this position, what is that really entitled for the people?
I'm going to be coming up with basically the creative, the design, which way we're going to go. Like I wear the classic polos, and I like the classic polos, but I like to get a little trendy too. And I know the urban audience, they like to have a little trendy, so I'm gonna be basically coming up with new urban trends for Polo and taking us in a new direction.
And so now, I know the people will want me to ask this. When you guys see urban people, as you guys call it, wearing Polo, do you guys get offended?
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Well, we don't really get offended. We used to get offended. I mean, growing up, I've always been a fan of Polo, even when the lowlife was whipping my ass in Brooklyn. Take that, Ralph Lowe. But in any event, we don't want the name Polo to be tarnished. So if you're wearing it and it's hanging off your ass and you're not doing the clothes it's justice, then I think any designer would take offense to that.
Being as how this is a brand that's been around for a while now, the symbol, the logo, the man on the horse, what does that represent? Who is that?
Well, basically that could be anyone. We made that design so that anybody can aspire to be like the Polo. So it's really, comes from the sport Polo, and we took that sport and actually revolutionized it and put it on clothing.
And so, will you be keeping that same logo on the clothes, or
we're in talks about that? We got the think tank going over that because some people want to put a naked woman with her backside out.
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
To know that don't represent Polo. I said, we taking all suggestions, so if the public wants to send suggestions and think we should change the logo, we definitely will be willing to consider different things. But this is our classic logo, and we won't be taking that off the board. We won't be taking that off the board.
And with Polo being one of the brands that's like
bigger than Bill Figure,
high end, and somehow
right under Balenciaga,
middle class, like ish,
a little better than Dior.
Will you be switching the pricing of it up?
Well, we think that the pricing is I think the pricing is too low. They want to bring the pricing up, maybe double what it's going for now, so we can be even higher end. Because we want to compete with some of the, like Louis, maybe Gucci, Fendi. We want to compete with them.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We think that we deserve a spot right alongside them.
Well, thank you for coming out, and thanks for talking with us. And we hope you take this position and run with it and make us proud.
Thank you for having me. I would like to say in closing, if we do double our price, we don't want y'all stealing our items. If y'all gotta steal it, leave it on the shelf. And also, take that, Ralph Lowe. Listen, quick public service announcement. Certain portions of this channel and segments are just satire. It's strictly for shit and giggles. So don't get all bent out of shape. Support the channel. It's just jokes.